How's it going? PC Junkie 209 here. I'm going to just give a quick explanation and rundown on this Cosmos 2 door that I did. It was quite a bit of work. Getting it apart wasn't too bad. I found the best result was to use like a heat lamp or something. You got to heat up the metal to break the glue loose from the plastic. So I'll just I'm using my iPhone, so just bear with me. I'll give a quick explanation of what I did and how I did it, and more power to you if you want to try it. It was fun. So let me
Okay, so disassembly of the door, in case people don't know, can't figure it out, whatever. Anyways, it's pretty easy for the most part. So you have to take, obviously, disassemble the hinge area. So you got to pull the screws out from the hinges. Okay, obviously on both sides. And then on the edges, there's little tabs that are bent over here, bent there from the metal, bent there. And then on the outer edge here, there's a tab there's actually a piece of sticky plastic that sticks over this to cover it, but there's a tab bent in here all the way down this side and on the other side also. So what I did was a simple tool, simple fix here. Paper clip. Take it, keep it pretty much in shape here, and just put a hook on the end. After about 2 or 3 of these tabs pulling, because all you're going to do is you're going to take this, you're going to stick it in here, you're going to hook it around the metal, and you're going to pull it out. And that seemed to work the best for me because I didn't have I don't know, it was just an easy fix. But anyway, so just so you know, so you got to bend all these tabs out, undo those screws, and then work the glue loose, and this door will come apart. So okay, so basically what I have here is my shell of the door. That's obviously not what your door is going to look like until you cut it out. So what I'm going to do is give you a couple close-ups of what the inside of this plastic looks like. Everybody knows what the metal looks like because you can see that on your door. It doesn't look any different on the inside except for a little bit of glue and stuff like that. But basically you have these rib areas like right here, and picture this is the rib area also. Picture all this going all the way across to the other side over here, and so on and so forth. This gives the door a nice rigidness across the whole door. So what I have done is, what I wanted was a windowsill because I didn't have the time to wait for the thick acrylic. I planned on doing a big door like Bill did with the 600T out of 1/2" acrylic or 3/8 or something like that. But anyway, so what I did was I cut all, obviously the inside out, and I followed. The first time I did my window was about this big, and I think it went over to this one right here. So I had a window. Sorry, I'm not following very good with my camera here, and then it came across there. That was pretty easy. This was a little more intense and a lot more work involved. So basically I just went ahead and cut out all this stuff. As you can see, it's all cut out, and I went all the way down to about 3/4 of an inch or so from the bottom. By doing that, I cut out these guys. So now what I did with these is, some people have been asking how I got those that design on the door. Well, the door actually already has, in the metal, it has, I think, 3 like this on, maybe, I can't remember exactly, but 3 maybe like that on that side, or maybe it's 4. So it might be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then on the bottom it had 3 over here, something like that. So anyways, all I did was I took the 3 that were there, I left them, and then I added 3 more, and then I added 3 more, and then to jog this corner I made a long one, and then I just took these and kept going, and then I flipped it so I had the same edge, because this edge and this edge is longer, so it's got a longer point than this one. So then there was already 4 holes here, I think, and I came down, and then I went back up. So what I had to do to get the window on the inside, I don't know how good this camera is, but you can notice that right here dips. So I took a router, which wasn't easy, and I routed out an 1/8 inch all the way on the inside, all the way around, so you can actually see where I've routed out. So that way when I drop this window in here, it's going to fit nice and flush in here. So obviously I have to fill this in here still and fill in here, and then I got some bondoing to do. I'm going to just use some Bondo to clean it up, then I'll sand it down and repaint it. But basically now I'm going to grab this window, and people have asked me how I got the bend in the window. Well, Tap Plastics actually has a machine that they'll bend up to, like, I think 3/8 of an inch, and I told them what I wanted and they said they could do it, so I said, okay, cool, you know, do it, let me see what it looks like. And they did it, and they bent it, and they bent it pretty much perfect. I have no issues. So now, well, that's not quite in the right spot here. Let's see, so the bend actually has to line up, I think right about there. So now, obviously their bend isn't quite perfect, but actually once I glue this to the door, I'll glue the acrylic to the inside of the door, and that should actually hold my window in nice and snug, and it'll take shape that way. So I'll end up gluing it into the inside of the metal, and then I will probably put a little bit of glue on the edges that are touching the acrylic from the plastic. But I'm pretty sure once I put the aluminum on here, it's going to sandwich in here and it's not going anywhere. So anyway, so that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else I could tell you. You can always post in the remarks or what have you. But that's pretty much how I got to where I'm at now with this door. Actually, the metal's in for paint right now. As you can see, the Cosmos is in pieces over there. Most of it's in the box. So it's going in for paint. I got all the plastics off of it. Everything that's not getting painted is in this box. And obviously the metal chassis, I decided to leave it black. I got a whole box of fans to go in there, some Excaliburs, so we got plenty of those, as you can see. So that's pretty much it, I think. Trying to think what else, if there's anything else I wanted to talk about here. I think that's about it. I will update the video with a new or update my YouTube with a new video once I get the door back and I get it all together and stuff. So I mean, basically you just got to break this glue. This glue here, you're gonna find it all through these little slats that are between this piece here. So there's metal that runs between there. So you need to break all that glue loose. That was probably the hardest part. It's not too difficult. It just took a little working. You got to have some patience because that aluminum's really thin. And
so anyways, I just want to touch bases on this Cosmos 2 door because I've been getting a lot of questions about it and stuff, and just wanted to, any knowledge I can get, I'd like to share with everybody, so that way it makes it a little easier for the next guy, you know. Anyways, that's about it. I will post a new video once I get the metal back and I get the door together, or in the process of getting the door together, however that works out. We'll see what happens. Alright, thanks for viewing my video, PcjunkieMods.com. Thanks.